Lakeith said, "What up? What up? What up?"
Hey, I know he be on. Hey, I'm gonna have to give him some tutorials. Have him give me some tutorials on Instagram, man. Hey, Lakeith, what up, my brother? All y'all, man. What's happening, man?
Feeling today, Chem? What's going on? Where you at with it?
Man, it's hot. I'm literally just getting back in from Minnesota. Just touched down in Chi. It's hot. I mean, politically hot, man. You know, I'm glad, you know, you gonna have the opportunity to rap. I just had to do an interview with Rolling Out a few minutes ago, Rolling Out magazine a few minutes ago, and you know, people, their ears is open, man. You know, just these are tough. We say tough times. Gotta be tougher people, man. Real talk.
Yeah, that's real. I just wanted to get on here. I know I called you the other day. I was telling my followers I called you the other day because I was just confused, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. I don't feel like going to be a part of a peaceful protest because I don't feel peaceful when I watch that. I don't feel peaceful in my heart when I see my black brothers and my black, who could be my black uncle, that could be my daddy getting just slain in the street like that. I don't feel peaceful. I don't want to be peaceful, and I just had to just sit down for a second. So I just want you to come to us and just tell us what we can do from here on out, the steps that we can take. I know you don't know all the steps, but just in your opinion, just the shit that we can do right now with the frustration we got.
First, let me say this. You know, if you don't feel upset, don't you don't feel pissed off. That's check their posts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you hear the Sada Shakur. She's right now. She's a political exile, and she had a statement she said before. She said one of the things about being oppressed is you have to continually remind yourself to be able to distinguish what's normal and what's abnormal. Yeah. And a lot of times, we bite our tongue, or people say, okay, let that slide. Don't express it till election time come around. And the deal is kind of like they say about the coronavirus. And coronavirus, like everything else, is like it's really symbolic of this system. They say you can lose your sense of taste, you'll lose your sense of smell. And the different drugs that the system put out, and you lose the ability to say, hold on, this ain't cool. So this ain't how it's supposed to go. Right. So that's the first step. A lot of times people say, well, I'm saying it wrong. I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? But that should trigger something else. That ain't cool, man. And see that ain't right. As Marvin Gaye said, that ain't living, man. This ain't living. Right. And we had to struggle to check our emotions, don't let our emotions check us. We have to move scientifically. But the deal is, man, and not get caught up in, like we say, absolute, to believe because a lot of times we told this is how you struggle, this is how you resist. And a lot of times people been told to hold it in so long, you forced into a reactionary response. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ate no food, don't know how long. It's okay. Time to eat. You say, hold on, don't go, don't eat everything. You gotta get some water to break your fast or whatever you're gonna do. Right. So and also put this stuff, man. This really, I want to see, like we say, seize the time. Like I know a lot of cats think this is the first time occurrence, but this is the MO, the modus operandi on how the system get down on us, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I say the system is not, it may be, you know what I'm saying, we may see one thing like this, the police doing this, but I'm talking about it's connected. Like the Black Panther Party used to say, they made a connection. They say the fascist pig cops, the greedy avaricious businessmen, and the demagogic politicians. So what made this Derek Chauvin, this police in Minnesota, feel this cocky, this comfortable to move like this here? It's a policy. You know what I'm saying? It's routine. They're saying what made the lady in Central Park, Amy, I get her last name. You know what I'm saying? Even the narrative when she called, she say, this African American is threatening me and my dog. Right. It's it's something that's told you that you can not only feel comfortable, feel cocky to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? With the logic, the sister Brianna in Kentucky, when the police came in there, shot her down at 12:30 at midnight, and locked her guy up. You know what I'm saying? and if it's just a one in like, once in a while thing, say okay,
Yeah.
It's an aberration. You know what I'm saying? But these are dynamics. You know what I'm saying? That we can't. It's toxic to hold it in. It's toxic to say we don't speak about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It impacts you mentally, physically, all that. And add on to that, you getting conflicting statements. People telling you once you watch your commercials, they say, okay, we all in this together. We dealing with this coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? We got to be safe. Then you see contradictions. You see, what I'm saying? Police with no mask on his face. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no social, probably no social distancing. You know what I mean? So, and there's so many times you can jive yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then like even, the people, they very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, Stephen Biko. Stephen Biko, this is the he's a black a major player in the Black consciousness movement in South Africa. Matter of fact, Denzel Washington played him in the movie Cry Freedom.
What movie is it?
Cry Freedom. Denzel, it's about 20-some years old, but Denzel Washington played him. And Stephen Biko, they assassinated him in Pretoria, I think in 1977. He said that black people got to be able to distinguish intelligence from the ability to articulate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we get it twisted. We think just because a person can articulate something, don't mean they're intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People can't say what law was broken, whatever, and you know what I'm saying? But they don't. They ain't nobody supposed to have no their knee on your neck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't got no doctor. You know what I'm saying? They ain't supposed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that one of the biggest things you said is like this ain't new. I think for my generation, we just seeing this shit, so we just like it's shocking to us. But why I wanted to connect with you is because y'all seeing this, y'all been seeing this. It's like this is how, like you said, this is how they get down on us. And it's like, okay, if we know this, if everybody is just tired as fuck, we just tired of it. We just tired of it. Everybody just had enough. And so it's like, the steps that we take to move on? I just feel like I'm going consciously every day try to spend my money in the black community. I drove 30 minutes from my house today just to go get some food in the black community, just because like I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta just stay there. I gotta keep putting my money there. That's the only way I feel like. That's one of the ways I feel like I can help. If I'm not on foot on the ground every day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On just two things you just said, that's your generation, man, and I'm even the term generation. You'll be able to be clear. So, you know what I'm saying? Technically speaking, it's supposed to be every 21 years. However, different conditions call for you have to alter certain things, like even like family. You know what I'm saying? And our people in our communities, there's so many conditions we subjected to that we have to alter the definition of generation. Like in the late 1970s in Liberia, a 12, 13-year-old child, they had child soldiers. So you got to talk to them like that. You know, signal with some real deal conditions. You know what I'm saying? Certain things happen in our families and communities that people have to alter. Well, this is my family now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, and the deal is y'all have. I had spoken at this funeral. This sister, she's the sister. She's the granddaughter of one of the famous like leadership, street tribe leadership. You know what I'm saying? And those even these terms I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say gang leaders. I say street tribe. And these are things that that people need. That like language is important. You know what I'm saying? And she was one of the first victims on this the social media murder. It was a big thing on Facebook. They talking about how she got killed about this thing about Facebook. You know, and when I went to the funeral services, I was there speaking. As a matter of fact, Derrick Rose, this was with the Chicago Bulls. He would come through like different hood stuff, like no fame or nothing.
Yeah.
All the different the pastors and stuff, they was attacking the youth. You know what I'm saying? But I told the youth, I said, I sympathize with y'all because y'all, deprived of certain information. And a lot of people think it's privileged. A lot of people, saying, try to keep them in bubbles and the social media, the video games, but it impacts your psyche. Like even suffering. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we're saying that people are no masochists, like we get up on pain. But Minister Huey Newton said that his mama said, a preacher said, a certain amount of suffering is good for the soul. And humbles you. You know what I'm saying? But and like you said, like, now your generation ain't seen it, but a lot of that don't mean it ain't been happening. It's like the old saying of a tree falls in the forest, and you don't hear it make a sound. You're shocked. They, you know what I'm saying? They really, I done seen it. Like in Cook County Jail, that's the largest county jail in the country. At that, on 26 in California. Them, like when I was growing up, they give a cast what they call wine head time. Like they hit you with 2-3 years. In other words, I mean, you got time to go in there. If you drunk, you'll sober up and get back out.
Yeah.
They got laws and policies in place for, you know what I'm saying, for y'all, this younger generation where your parents can't discipline you, can't say this, no structure.
Right.
So you start to feel like, can't let it happen to me. Even type of video games, you go shoot up 20 cats and press restart, you get shot, you press, start back again, you back,
that's real.
Again. That affects your your psyche.
Yeah.
So then when they finally get out on you, they in these cats they call football years, 80 years. And cats are shocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, man, all children are subjective. You know what I'm saying? In other words, they believe like this, my mother can do this, you know what I'm saying? I talk to youngsters, I say, what you would do if such happened to you? Like, I'm gonna call my mother, call my father. Right. And the deal, it's embarrassing, man, to acknowledge that we a system that, man, you heard the brother George Floyd, man, for crying for his mother, man. He's saying mother. That's psychological. His mama been dead about a year. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school. It was on my record. They had me just turning 17 years old. The police come and give us these cases in high school. I'm grabbing a phone, calling my mother. The police grabbed the phone and said, "No, we ain't got to talk to her." They said, "You are technically an adult now."
Yeah.
And that stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? When I remember 11, 12 years old, going to the bus to go to school. But I remember one day my mother walking me, and I'm seeing this the red, black, green flag around these columns on this building, and her telling me, I said, she's telling me that's about the Atlanta child murders. You know what I'm saying? And that impacted me to say that something can happen to me that's out of her control. You know what I'm saying? That something's happening in another, you know what I'm saying, another state. And we have to let our children know, we get our people know that this is, man, this system, man, it was based on knocking us off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they do it at the car, man. So, because I tell them we had these reactionary responses, man. You know what I'm saying? That we want to, like a lot of people talk to me, they like, man, I don't want to hear all that stuff, man. Just give me the cliff notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, the whole that it's so multifaceted. It's you know what I'm saying? We done resisted before also. A lot of people think you hear people going, we should start like I was cracking on this guy on Facebook the other day. Somebody it was insulting because somebody said, man, we should have a Black Panther party, so somebody else said, man, you gotta talk to Chairman Fred. They got getting down right now. And then the dude say, well, man, I don't know, back in days I would have been a Black Panther, man, I thought, man, a lot of it be murder mouthed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I say, given opportunity, they ain't gonna do nothing. I say, right here, the Black Panther Party Cubs. We getting down right now.
Yeah.
And you give an opportunity. A lot of people say they just doing talk, and they want to talk about struggle in a safe way, but it also is a reactionary. Like, well, now I'm gonna come in. It's gonna start some resistance, but it's resistance been happening, and it's still happening. A lot of people become conscious, they can understand or hear certain things through one of three ways: inspiration, aspiration, or desperation.
Inspiration, aspiration, or desperation.
Let's go.
I appreciate you, Chairman.
I appreciate you.
I'm just in the place where I just want to just do a lot of research and educate myself on the things that I don't know about myself, about, this country, this system. I just want to be well equipped. I want to be well equipped in my mind. I feel like I'm just at a place, I'm at ground zero, and I just want to learn. So I'm gonna be hitting you. I'm gonna be hitting you for sure.
Please do, man. I thank you. I appreciate you. Cause see, I've been giving a bad rap. People like me been giving a bad rap. They think like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Just some old militants. Man, we do what we do because we love the people, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We love, and that don't mean. I mean, we would defend ourselves, man, and we would get down about our people. And you real talk. You know what I'm saying? One guy told me one day, say he was the leader of one of the street tribes in Chicago. He told me, say, man, he said, Chairman, you crazy, man. Told me, you wouldn't die for the people. I said, man, cats down for cars, drugs, and dope strips. And you say I'm crazy? You can't kill like this here, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm here anytime. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey, you know, to keep down y'all, man, Dominique, all y'all know, man. You know what I'm saying? Man,
you can't kill that. You can't kill that.
Hey, whenever we want to chop it up, man, hey, man, hit me up. And I appreciate you because I mean, to tap into different audiences that I might can't I just can't hit right. You know, I can't, can't get their ear. So, man, this conversation for the people, man. So I appreciate this, man. Real talk. We're gonna have a whole bunch more, you know.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna have a whole bunch more. Save the live when you get off. Save it so I can save it to my page too.
Now you are the key one. Y'all gotta tell me how to do that. Now how to say it.
So look, when we
I ain't embarrassed to say I don't know. Huh?
Look, we got you. Everybody here got you. So when you log off, when we done, it's gonna ask you want to share to your IGTV. Just press share. It's gonna save it.
And press share.
Yeah, and just it's gonna have you it's gonna have you give a title to it. Just give a title like me and you, and I'm gonna share mine too.
Okay, so I'm gonna press N, and then it's gonna ask share, right?
Yep.
So you're right.
So you're right. I love you, Chairman. I appreciate you. Free them all, man.
You know, love, man. Free them all. Right on.